Hello, welcome back to another episode of Baxter's Buzz. I am your host, Baxter E. Hall. Welcome to my brain. Welcome to my frequency. Enter at your own risk. I pray that whenever you see this message, that it finds you in great spirits and inspired. Maybe not by me, but just in general. Um, a good friend of mine had been just doing these amazing things, just having these amazing achievements and was not feeling the way that one thinks that they would feel after achieving these things. It was really hard for them to kind of put things into words because myself and the rest of their circle was encouraging them, but there was just these feelings, and there's like part imposter syndrome and part just this unfamiliarity, um but they couldn't put a finger on exactly what it was. And then they shared this article with me. It was written by Anna Codrea Rado, I believe. It's called, the name of the article is "Do I Have Productivity Dysmorphia?" um Really, really interesting insight. And please read the article. But what the way I interpreted it was, there's like part burnout, part imposter syndrome. And the way I look at it, sometimes we can be so zoomed in on things that we don't take time to sort of sit back and look at our accomplishments. We're too busy achieving that we haven't even come up for air to look around and look at all the progress that we've made, because we're too busy going after these other things. And as I read it and kind of molded over, I realized there have been times in my life where you know, people had to remind me or tell me how well I was doing or how much I had done, and it didn't feel that way. And I'm not sure, if we're always, as Americans especially, if we're always feel like we can take that moment to sort of reflect. But it was New Year's Day this year. I was we had an interesting Christmas. We had a few scares. Personally, everybody is fine, thank God. But things were not what we expected. Right between Thanksgiving and Christmas, things had changed, and there were some real scares around some family members, and so as I sat on December 1st or January 1st and was with my family, I just kind of was just reflecting and just was so overwhelmed. Like, I started to tear up just thinking about how blessed and how fortunate I've been. And I was just thinking about how far I've come, and just this like overwhelming, like, relief almost kind of poured over me, where it was like, wow, you know, there's so many different places that I could be, or so many different scenarios that I could have found myself in. And I'm here with my family, going into a new year. I think COVID, I think losing people, I think this anxiety that everybody has, I think it all played a part. And it really kind of, once I kind of got over that overwhelmed feeling, I was just so happy and so satisfied in that moment. And that doesn't mean we can stay there. It was a nice moment. It was a nice day. Nice time off, as far as from a vacation standpoint. But we have to figure out how to take time to look around and count our blessings and count, pat ourselves on the back, right? We have this vision that we're looking at, where we have these goals that we're trying to get to, and we're focused and we're saying, oh man, I'm so far away from that. But what we haven't realized, we haven't looked back to see how far we've come. And that needs to be part of our assessment as because that will give us the encouragement and empower us to kind of continue on this journey, to let us know that we have made a lot of progress, although it's not yet over. So the article is called "Do I Have Productivity Dysmorphia?" Um, and I think a lot of us feel like we're on a hamster wheel. We're making these accomplishments, we're doing these things, but have we taken time to celebrate these victories? Have we taken time to reflect? Probably not. And as we enter this new year, I encourage you all to take a little bit more time to reflect, step away from it, sometimes zoom out, and pat yourself on the back because it's a marathon, and we got to make sure that we take time to sit back and properly, you know, realign, hydrate our mind, body, and spirit, so that we can get back on the trail and go after the rest of our goals. So, thank you all for checking me out. Wishing you all a wonderful day, and until next time, peace.